Who's asleep? Talking to me? God damn it. What the fuck is that? Okay. I see. I see. I see. Look at that picture I sent you on Discord, DJ. Is it still saying that? That's it. Yeah, that shit be dead. That boy, that culture, boy. Facts. Great investment.
And a look
20 a month.
here. Final preparation for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong.
Yes, sir.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Yes, sir.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The guards are Pritchard and White. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Brown.
They can't take no real artist job.
And for Orlando, they've got Markkanen.
I can tell
Edie
that.
out there with
You know,
Banchero.
my limited experience.
Then it's Daniels.
Like getting it to
and
do
it's Suggs
what you
in at the
want
one
is
spot.
it's not easy.
RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Now, here's Banchero, following the miss by Porzingis.
And that'll start us off.
Right.
Already, you can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
From 12 feet out, here's Edie, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Here's Pritchard, 11 points last game. Nice ball movement by Boston.
Oh, shit.
Tatum
Oh, shit.
flies in, and the dunk by
All right.
Tatum.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle, puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
Here's Suggs, and
nigga.
Suggs throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Different. Different. Oh, man.
Chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Brown after the Magic pick up 2. Clock at 6. Spins with some arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
Pass to Markkanen. Banchero inside, guarded by Tatum.
Pussy.
And it's in there.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Pritchard.
Oh.
Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game.
And they had some botched coverage. That
We
turned
did.
into
So what?
No coverage.
Pass to Banchero. Fades away. And that one comes up a bit short.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
And here's Porzingis for a 3.
Oh, yeah,
and it's
okay.
Daniels
Sure.
with the rebound. Orlando leading by 4. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And
I keep
Richard, it has been
forgetting
fun to
some
watch.
fucking shoes.
Kevin, he's
man.
been effective on both sides.
I'm gonna go out here in
He's
these 2K shoes.
always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
Here's Markkanen. The scoring numbers have been
God
solid
damn,
for him. He's
bitch.
averaging just under 14 points a game. 5 on the clock. Markkanen a screen on Tatum.
That's a good contest, and when Jalen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And now look at Jason Tatum here. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. Averaging about 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense.
Oh,
Guys
no.
like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance.
Not
from the
good.
D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Episodes of season 1. Locked in.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Magic in second.
That shit been going on for 20 years.
No doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Bounce pass Suggs. And here's Daniels, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. And that one drops for him.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Outside, White. Out to the right wing. Here's Porzingis. 6 to shoot.
Oh,
It's
hi.
good.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
Pass to Edey. Down low. It's
Why
stolen
the
by
fuck
Brown.
did I just pass to the corner, dog?
Over in the corner, White from 6 away. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 7.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's gonna score inside if he gets that close.
Here's Edey. Kicks it out to Markkanen. No good with the triple. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The 19-foot shot. The rebound by the Celtics.
All right, mid-range, dog.
White drives in, and here's Porzingis for a 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
Why
He's
the
got
fuck are we
5.
calling us so many
Porzingis
timeouts,
breaking
man?
tendencies with that catch and shoot.
Now a timeout
God
called
damn.
by Orlando. For the Magic, Lopez comes in for Edey, and Black's subbed in for Markkanen. Suggs kicks to Black. Back to Suggs. Lopez sets a screen for Suggs. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Banchero. Lopez a screen. Lets it fly. Another miss by Orlando.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
White, good.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Now Suggs. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Hachimura is checked in for Jason Tatum. Both free throws good from Suggs.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brown. It's hauled in. By the Magic.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Took him no time at all on that one. Suggs has got the game tied up here for the Magic. The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Porzingis kicks to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown finds White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Banchero.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
It's deflected. Brown the pass to Hachimura.
Why the fuck did I
Inside
jump
shot
like that?
and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A reliable role player. Hachimura's versatility, especially scoring-wise, is what makes him so valuable.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And they are also just outworking the opposition.
What's wrong? What's up? You okay?
In transition, when the break is on,
You okay?
they continue to find ways to score.
What's up?
Hachimura hits them both. The Magic trail by 5. Banchero with the ball.
Oh
He's
man!
another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington. And the shot goes down. Banchero's got 8 points.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Now here's Brown. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Now here's Banchero. after Jaylen Brown's miss. Banchero kicks to Daniels. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Daniels. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Orlando. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dyson Daniels. And the Celtics with possession here. Now here's Brown. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Hardaway with the steal. And now Orlando on the break.
All right,
That's a clear path, ain't it?
He's really stood out for them over the past month, averaging 21 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
Now here's Dunn. Still yet to score. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Black kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Suggs. Back to Markkanen. And they double up Markkanen. 4 on the clock. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good
Fucking
from
hate
outside.
Tim Hardaway on this video
And so
game, man.
Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1.
Well, they
Said on the video game.
in that one were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
And this is his
He
first
hella
trip to
trash
the
on
line
2K.
tonight. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the
practice your jump shot,
2023
man.
All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
I just be playing
Kevin,
my
it
NBA.
made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now, here's Markkanen.
Why the fuck would you do
No
a push
good.
layup like
Might
that?
be
Nigga, do a
time
hook
for
shot.
Tatum. To the middle. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him.
Oh, what a finish.
When the fuck they get Rui Hachimura?
1:02 left to play here in the first. Here's Black.
That's off.
His 3-pointers off the mark. Celtics leading by 4. Dunn wide open. He fires. Knocks down.
Chris
the
Dunn?
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Hardaway.
That's a terrible shot.
No good. Unable to end this run.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Yeah.
To the inside. And finished off by Brown.
And the balance Brown has
Weather
on
the
these
storm.
games,
Here we
refusing
go.
to let the D get
Good.
the upper hand.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Vincent's checked in.
At the line for 1.
Yo.
Oh, what's good, dog?
Hold up. Let's see. 1,250 grams, nigga. Fuck. Oh, I forgot to. Damn. Was it? What the fuck is replay buffer? Okay. Who's in the game? Who's coming into the game? Excuse me.
And free throw good from Brown. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Suggs against Tatum. Markkanen inside the line. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Already a solid shooter. When you play off Markkanen, you risk getting burned.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Markkanen. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. First quarter. Great scoring through one. Celtics lead by 8. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
All right, let's get it, team. Oh, yeah, we out. Downhill.
And it's the Magic with the ball. 8-point game. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Black is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Edey. Then there's Brand, and it's Hampton at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Vincent. Out to the wing. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got his first points of the night.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Pass to Edie. Outside Hardaway. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5 points so far. Celtics leading by 6.
No chance. He has no fucking chance.
Tatum looking around. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Must lost your
Like the
fucking
pass to
mind, bro.
Brand. Hampton sets the pick for Brand. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Steps back. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Celtics. Another three.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Here's Black. Here's Edie. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Brand. Bangs home the trifecta. 6 points for him.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Hachimura with
The
a spin
fuck?
on Brand.
Sensabaugh?
Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Sensabaugh has got 4 points in the quarter. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And Orlando making a change here. Banchero's checked in. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jaylen Brown.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 10. Over Tatum. Hachimura grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Tatum. Picked off in midair.
Bitch.
Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded close. And that one, good.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking
Man, hell
without
no.
hesitation on the offensive end.
Here's Sensabaugh. Covered by
Hell
Brand.
no.
2 free throws coming
Hell
up,
no,
and
that
they
wasn't a
call the
foul.
shooting foul. Well, we've seen this a few times. And here we go with the coach's challenge.
Hell no.
Not surprised in a competitive game like
That's
this.
hands up defense,
And he's
partner.
disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
That was not hands up defense.
it's so
Fuck.
fast that it's really tough to
That's a
catch
foul.
everything in real time.
Yeah.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay.
I should have looked at the replay.
A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
Get ready, everyone. See yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Bring those moves. Devon Benson. No thanks.
Let's get it.
Zinkis, he's checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Gabe Vincent. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. Number 1, the Magic.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
And he's good on the second. The Magic trail by
I didn't know
6.
he was here.
Black kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Banchero.
Why the fuck would you cut like that when you see me posting up, bro? That's so stupid.
Here's Edey. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
No! I just wanted to pump fake, man.
Here's Black.
Come on, bro.
Point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero.
An active scorer, whenever
That's
Tatum
crazy,
forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Boston.
Fuck, man.
And so Tatum nails them both. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Black. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Brand. And he hits the jump shot. Brand's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And here's Porzingis. Tatum passes to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Tatum a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pass to Edey. Back to Black. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
Baka! Triple.
Shoots the 3. Good on the triple.
Let's go, man.
Only a 5 points.
5 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Gotta get over the
Now
screen,
here's
partner.
Hachimura.
Nah, we here. We on that.
Back to Tatum. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Magic. Edey's got rebound number 5
let's go.
here tonight. Here's Banchero. And the layup falls. Banchero's got 14 points for the game.
3 points.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just
Whoa,
bullies right through it.
Not good.
Porzingis passes to Pritchard. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Sinks the triple. He's got 7.
You can't lose a shooter like
Easy.
him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill
Another
a
fucking
3 each
thunderstorm.
time.
This is crazy.
Count that one.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Boston leading by 4. Tatum on the wing. Inside, Tatum automatic.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Black. He's got 5. Pass to Banchero.
Little boy. Yeah. Little boy.
Another shot. Here's Edey. Banked in off the glass.
Come on, man.
Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they're on their
We gotta get us
heels.
some fucking
Every time the
stops,
ball
bro.
Comes inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. for the Magic. Markkanen, he's checked in for Brand. Dyson Daniels comes in for Hardaway. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Jalen Brown's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Dunn. And it's the Celtics with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Round the pass to Pritchard.
He's fucking holding him.
Outside, Porzingis.
Bruh.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Need it.
Here's Suggs.
Need it.
To the paint.
God damn.
For 3. Here's Heaney. Powered down with both hands.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. So it's Boston now, following the bucket by Orlando. And here's Porzingis for a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Banchero, a screen on White. Here's Suggs. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Fuck. That's a tough shot.
Tatum against Banchero. That one goes in. Tatum's got 23.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds.
Bro, we
in this
gotta
game.
play some fucking defense, man.
Pass to Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
The defense is far too slow to close.
That's not a foul? Okay.
Wing shot out
Yeah.
of the way. And it's Banchero missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown, no good.
Jesus Christ.
Orlando's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
And he can't get the first one.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
1:57 left in the first half of basketball.
They get this nigga every fucking foul call, bro. This is crazy.
Banchero against Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Tatum at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Biatch.
First
Yeah,
one
he's killing
falls
us.
for him.
Well, here
Jason
in the second
Statham
quarter,
is
he's
killing
starting
us.
to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free
Oh my God. Oh fuck it,
And
it worked
so
out.
Tatum nails them both. The Magic trail by 9. Here's Suggs. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
Pass to Brown. And here is Tatum. 1:29 left to play here in the half.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage
Bitch.
there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Banchero kicks to Daniels. Buries the long-range jumper. And now it's just a 4-point Boston lead.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that self.
We can't get past that, man. A 4-point bubble, man.
Here's Pritchard. And
God damn.
time getting those 3 points back. Pritchard's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Celtics. Suggs finds Markkanen.
Bruh.
Here's Edey, guarded by Porzingis. Daniels passes to Suggs.
Bitch.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Shot clock at 5. Banchero nails the 16-footer. Banchero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't.
Good defense,
penetrate.
boy.
Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now here's Tatum. The layup missed.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
5 seconds separating the shot.
Come on, Laurie. Fucking bum.
Daniels outside marking it.
Man, hell nah.
The
Come
three-pointer off.
on, man. You can't reward that shit, 2K.
The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Suggs. And that one is stuffed right through.
Love to see him inside
Woo!
passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it felt good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. The Pelicans will face off against the Warriors out in San Francisco. Tip-off is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that?
Oh.
You see the maturity in Tatum? Yeah, he's developed a skill, but it's also his mindset. He knows he has to be a great leader if his team does great things.
Thanks for joining us.
No,
Now
he's
let's
not
pause
finna
it to
cook
Kevin
that for
Harlan
somebody
the
to
start of
eat.
The second half.
That is wicked.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the floor for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Markkanen. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
I don't understand that.
Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Pritchard. Brown against Banchero. White, a screen on Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Brown.
It's so fucking crazy, bro.
Boston needs to get off a shot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's 7 points for Porzingis.
Nice shot, Porzingis with the length and the touch.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard,
That's
in the
nuts.
NBA.
White can play the one,
Yes.
can shoot the ball, plus
Yes.
he can all
Thank God.
So Derek White gives you
Get one of them out of here. Fuck.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And let's take this break to recognize some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity strike for all of the past month. Lowry Markkanen, #1.
And that means he can afford to be very aggressive as a slasher because of how proficient he is at the line.
Excuse me, sorry.
Boston leading by 8. Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Here's Tatum. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
What? It's not on everybody. Fuck it, man.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Celtics shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Pritchard passes to Hachimura. Tatum with the screen on Banchero. Porzingis kicks to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Bro, get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way.
He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Banchero drives the double.
Jesus Christ.
At the top of the key, Suggs. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And early on, Markkanen has demonstrated
Fucking man around you, bro.
From that range.
That's crazy.
Off the line.
White goes in, and White slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And Markkanen on the follow.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Man, hell nah, bro.
White looking around.
Oh, you supposed to be
Shoots
alive,
from 12.
bro.
Nice touch on the bank shot. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Jaylen Brown. David?
Hey guys, the Celtics head athletic trainer gave me an update.
Missed
Told
the
me
fuck
that
out
it looks
of that.
like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. He will
Passed
not
the
return
last
to the
one
game,
out.
and he may not be
Fuck.
back on the court
Gets
for
it
a
messy.
so he can heal up.
Good block.
Back to you, Kevin.
Well, thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. And there's the drive. Markkanen with the block.
And blocking shots mostly
In the
about
post.
will
Face
and
up.
desire. Markkanen showing he has it
Get up.
on that one.
That's,
He's
too small. Come on, man. Let's go.
And Tatum over to help. Here's
Shit.
through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot,
Yeah, I
a little
gotta go
pump
now.
fake, and then off to the races.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Boom, 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 boom. fucking shoulder.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Edie. Brand comes in for Banchero.
Oh, shit.
Anthony Black's checked in for Markkanen. And Hardaway is subbed in for Suggs.
I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Excuse me.
Celtics leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. Pass to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Let's go, bitch.
Orlando's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%.
Hey!
7 of 13 on threes. Yes, that goes in. For
What?
Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
Don't foul. Oh, we did.
White against Hardaway.
We're here. Good defense.
That's tipped. The 3 from Tatum.
It's a free win, right?
Lopez pulls it down. The Magic have gone 5 of 12 from the field.
We'll put threes in.
Third quarter got underway. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Monday, they'll defend home court against
God
the
damn it,
Indiana
Carl.
Pacers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Carl.
Oh, we finally got the lead back. They had the lead since first quarter.
In that game against Brooklyn, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage
Good block.
over that team.
Kristaps checked in for Derek White. Here's Tatum, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking, adept at using that length.
Slap!
Alter shots.
They set the pick. Here's Brand. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Magic.
They've been just suffocating on defense.
Yeah, run that bitch
all
over,
game.
man.
Look at their shot blocking.
Welcome back, man.
Opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Here's Pritchard.
I keep mine in the hopes that I'm get them into a condition where I can sell them at least.
For 2.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Brand. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And how about the
Sell them as is, or you can just fucking throw them away.
Miss on the day.
Celtics trail by 3. Done outside. Left side, Tatum. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Tatum's got 30 points.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Brand, a screen on done.
I make that, bro.
Black the pass to Brand. Shoots over Hachimura. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit.
Boy, tried to go
And
up on a
clean look
7-footer.
inside.
Here's Dunn. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Brand. Daniels kicks to Lopez.
Dyson.
Here's Daniels. He's got 6.
No, why is he?
That one is
Why
good.
are they trying to play him?
Daniels has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Love how South. As he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Zinga's high post. Pass done. Off with the layup.
Yo, you gotta be shitting me, man.
Here's Brand.
God damn, kid.
Second shot opportunity, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Fuck you fouling Peyton Pritchard, bro? He sucks. He doesn't suck. I'm sorry.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a
You gotta foul that motherfucker though.
the rest of the way.
Suggs, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel.
This is anger talking, man. Fuck.
Sensabaugh is checked in.
Fuck. Let's go.
5 to shoot. Black grabs the board. Orlando's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Now Suggs. He's got 10. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot.
You're fucking useless, Brook Lopez. Oh.
Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Hachimura. And then Hachimura with the jam.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lopez with the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Suggs. Hachimura with a screen on Suggs. Here's Pritchard. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
I wonder what the score
That
would
is
be
so
if
fucking
they weren't
ignorant, bro.
controlling the backboard.
Inside. It's stolen. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Pritchard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Now Lopez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
And the Celtics making a change here. Vincent's checked in.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him.
Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Vincent. Here's Brand. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Brand's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Tatum passes to Vincent. Done outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from outside. Magic leading by 5. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, that's how you do that. Okay. Easy.
Proving once again he's a team-first player.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low.
Oh, yeah, they get tired. On post up, bro. Take your time, bro. I'm walking it up the court.
No good on the triple.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard.
Nah, nigga, post up.
Doing all the little things.
That's easy, man. Little Hachi.
Lopez.
They got Rui Hachimura guarding Brook Lopez. That's a free bucket.
Time on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 5 assists tonight. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. It's the Magic. They're up by 9. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
I'm sorry, should I wake you up? My bad. Good girl.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Niang out there with Brooke Lopez. Then there's Brand. Then there's Black. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic leading by 9. Here's Black. Pass to Lopez. Out to Brand. Here's Niang. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dunn left side. Here's Sensible.
Don't foul him, bro.
Now here's Tatum.
I'm trying to challenge that,
And
bro. I'm
that'll
not
be
trying
two
to do
free
it.
throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
The Magic called timeout. For the Magic, Hampton's checked in for Lopez, and it's Paul in for Seth Curry. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If
But
the
why?
three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And even with the big lead, he
Hell no.
remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big. Well, after the show he put on in the first half, you thought it would continue, but he's cooled off a little bit here now. That
Good
is
block,
not a
nigga.
bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Sensible. Got a hand on it. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Yeah, easy call.
Jason Tatum, third personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Sensible. Done with a screen on Brand. Clock at 6. To the left side wing. Vincent. Boston again missing.
I gotta make
Magic
that.
leading by 12. Launches a 3. No good on that one. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Pass to Dunn.
That's crazy.
Goes up at the stripe, and he nails the jumper.
And Dunn is just stunning, dribbling the ball. So many moves and amazingly quick to boot.
Paul looking over the floor.
Ah.
Brand left side. That shot is no good. His fifth miss now in 12 tries. To the wing on the left. Here's Dunn. Offline with his 3. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, little boy.
Pass to Brand.
That's a 7-footer, boy.
From down in the low post, it goes. Brand's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando. And
Oh,
here's Tatum.
shit.
He'll bring it up for Boston.
Here we go again.
So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Vincent. Back to Tatum.
The fuck was that, Tatum?
Rebounded by Hampton.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and
Fucking
the back
embarrassing.
thus far.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. For the Magic, Brooke Lopez is checked in for Hampton. Paolo Banchero comes in for Brand. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Paul. And then for Boston, Kate is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Gabe Vincent. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Oh, shit.
Tatum
No, he can't shoot at all.
pass to Sensabaugh. And here is Hachimura. Keita, the pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Orlando grabs the miss.
Fuck.
Black's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Banchero. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Tatum.
Tatum, you suck.
Keita, the pass to Tatum. Over Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Banchero outside.
Man, that's some bullshit.
Driving in. Hachimura grabs the miss. Celtics trail by 12.
Why would you foul him right there?
Here's Sensabaugh. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line
What?
for one more.
And that's almost automatic anytime you get the ball in that position.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Edie's checked in for Lopez. Lowry Marketing comes in for George Niang. Dyson Daniels checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Black. Boston also with the sub. Porzingis is checked in. The Magic called timeout. Orlando leading by 9. Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Markkanen. Banchero outside. Goes up on the wing. Count it. Banchero's got 21 in the game.
Such a nice-looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Here's Pritchard. Good on the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. There's the lob to Banchero. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Celtics trail by 11. Pass to Pritchard. Now Porzingis takes a 3.
No, when you stay out to the 3-point line, bro.
Daniels with it. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Pritchard. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got 4
We're about
rebounds
to
in
lose
this game.
Middleton.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Orlando leading by 11. And here is Markkanen.
Ooh!
Banchero right side. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis.
Oh, my God. Shit.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Suggs, and there's the bucket from Tatum.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Pass to Edie.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Edie. Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hachimura. Oh, Tatum in position. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Got a piece of it.
Gotta knock that down, buddy.
Leading by 9. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Three-pointer. Daniels. Porzingis with
Derek White is killing you.
Porzingis has got rebound.
Is he your father?
7 for him tonight. White scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Banchero inside. He's against Hachimura.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much.
Look at that.
They've still got the lead.
Run with me, Paolo.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Suggs. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And finished off by Banchero.
And the timing and elevation executed to perfection by Banchero. Nice finish.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. Here's Hachimura. Misses the 3. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They have a 9-point lead. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Damn. That's so crazy.
That free throw, good from Banchero. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. It's hauled in by the Magic. Now Banchero. Rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tatum drives in. Wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 38 points.
Love watching Tatum shoot with decisiveness. He feels like no one can guard him.
Hachimura against Banchero. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Banchero.
Well, that sounds crazy.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And
that's crazy.
From Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
That is fucking crazy.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Into the lane, Tatum.
Yeah.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
On defense, the Magic. 11-point game. The deep three from Tatum. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Bitch.
We've got 1:13 left here.
Close the game out, man.
13 feet away. Banchero's got
Oh,
the lead
shit.
at
Help.
13 now
Help.
for the Magic.
And
Yeah,
so
foul his
one
bitch
team
ass.
answered the bell
Fuck it.
tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
And Kevin, not all about luck. I thought that their overall shot selection was better.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Paolo Banchero.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And so Tatum nails them both. There's a minute left in the fourth
Tap
quarter
boy
of this one.
different.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. Connects from 3-point range.
Damn,
Banchero's
Jason
got
Tatum.
34.
Looking like trash without Jaylen Brown, man.
Did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Going inside, lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 16.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this.
I'm Jason
especially in
Tatum. I'm
front
going to
of the
shoot an
faithful
ill-advised 3.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why
What
he's
the
able
hell?
to draw those fouls.
4th team foul. At the line for the Magic, Paolo Banchero. Taking 2 shots.
MVP chance.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Banchero. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 18. Can they get it? Kept alive.
You okay?
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a
got
big
pee-pee?
margin. And the outcome of this one was
What a dub right there, boy.
Really put
What a
in
dub, what a dub.
supreme effort.
Come on. You get on my nerves, man. You being real extra. That shit look delicious. All right. What's up, Sheila? What? What? What are you doing? Come here. Drop. Drop. You just want me to rub your belly, man. That's your girl. Come here. Let me see. Come here. Drop. Drop. Drop it. Go get it. Go get it. Bring it. Okay. Or no. A fake nigga. That shit I don't like. Bye bye. Then them boys played down light for about 30 minutes and went to bed. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I think that's empty now. Good girl, Sheba. Tear it up. Tear it up. Good girl, she. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. What's up? That's what you want? Let me see. Come on. What? Get it. What do you want? Come on. Come on. Get it. Get it. What's up? You okay? Your toes okay? What's up? Get it. Get it. Get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get it, girl. Get it. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hmm? Come on. Come on. Get it. Get it. There you go. You okay? You okay? Come on. Back up. Back up. Back up. Get it. Get it. Okay, girl. Come on. Come on. Get it, girl. Get it. Come on. Come on. You all right? You done? You done? All right. Let me wash my hands. Watch out. What's up, baby? I can't drive on my left foot. Pop go to Wizard because the Wizard say pop. Ha ha. Real good, get down on the floor. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Real good, get down on the floor. Stewart Anthony. 6'8", 228. Man, we got the Hawks pick. Oof. Hey, boy, that shit hurt.
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Sharp in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Magic, we've got Jalen Suggs, Banchero out there with Edey. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Daniels in at the 2-guard spot. These teams have talent up and down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting 5 will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
Here's Halliburton, and the dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
In with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Magic head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Siakam. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Shots blocked.
How? No, that should be our ball.
Halliburton. Suggs, the pass to Markkanen.
Yeah, that's our ball. Come on, man.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Paolo Banchero. And Coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just...
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
No matter when it comes in the game, you don't want to surrender any possessions. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
It's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey.
Damn.
And here's Indiana now. It's a 3-point game. Clock at 2. Siakam for 3.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Here's Banchero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Orlando shooting their initial free throws of the game here. The free throw drops for Banchero. And Banchero drops them both.
Well, Paolo Banchero's got size. He can handle. He's very capable offensively. A lot of upside for this guy.
Now here's Siakam. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. 14 feet away.
God damn it.
The rebound by Markkanen.
Get that. Ah.
And here's Suggs.
Yeah,
10 points in his last outing. Here's Daniels.
Ah, wow, he just ran right past
Three-pointer, no
good.
good. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Inside, Siakam. Matherin up top. It's guarded by Markkanen.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Suggs surveys the D. Pass to Banchero. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers.
Like a dumbass.
They trail by 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And such a powerful player. Matherin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
Stan, as a coach, what's the best way to instill confidence in your players?
Well, Brian, I don't know that as a coach you can instill confidence in them. But what you can do is prepare them for every situation in the game so that they're not having to think about what they should do. They know and they're prepared to execute.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of
the
is
footwork.
athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Now here's Banchero. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Count that one. Banchero's got 7.
Just taking
What
it
the
right
hell?
to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the
Wow.
defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Markkanen against Matherin. Back to Halliburton. And he lobs it up top.
Halliburton, really a playmaker with the ball in his hands.
Orlando leading by 5.
What are you doing?
Here's Suggs. No made baskets yet.
Yeah, you about to piss me off,
Pass to
Zach.
Daniels. And here's Banchero.
Oh, my
Just 5 on the
ankle.
clock.
And they called another fucking foul.
Shot from 16. Matherin with a rebound. Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard outside. From 9 feet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Andrew Nembhard taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Magic leading by 4. Suggs outside. It's Markkanen on the wing. Timeout called, the Magic. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the Magic. Their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. And of course, Indiana.
Yo, what the fuck, Brook Lopez?
Checking out Indiana, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out.
Outer balance.
Some bad breaks along the way.
Pass to Halliburton. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it. Well, we've seen outstanding defense this season. And here are the teams leading the way in steals. Indiana, 4th.
Get the fuck out of here, my rebound.
For sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Orlando leading by 4. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's Mathurin. Orlando making their last shot. Missed inside. Orlando has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Fuck that up. I fucked that up.
With it, he brings it up for the Pacers. 8-point game. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor.
Oh, that would have been one of the best moves I ever did in my life.
We'll show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet.
That's good coverage.
He said, quote, I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Now here's Siakam. Here's the floater.
I gotta finish that.
From Banchero.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
You're about to piss me off, man.
And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Mathurin's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Banchero. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Magic lead by 2.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great
I gotta finish that.
Now here's Mathurin. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Detroit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's really shot the ball well from the charity stripe recently. He's stepping up to the line with confidence and just burying those shots in bunches. It's been encouraging to watch his development.
Damn it. 82% miss.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
He gets to the line a lot, Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. DiVincenzo comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Pacers trail by 3. DiVincenzo, the pass to Sharp. Over to the left wing. Siakam looking it over. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic lead.
Dog Wooter.
Driving in. Oh, and makes it.
Dirty.
He's got 14.
Well, they have leaned on him defensively with good reason.
Damn.
Efficiency will help.
San Diego Chargers legend Damian Thomason signs $11.5 million deal with Netflix for a 7-episode series chronicling his legendary journey with the Bolts. 11.5. Yeah, #1 online dispensary. ShopZazaDelivery.com. Quarter pound starting at $199. That is crazy. Yes, sir.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Phillip Rivers.
Pacers trail by 5. And here's Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Neesmith covering. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Pacers, Shepard taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Black. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Lopez. Now Hardaway. Markkanen right side. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. Pacers trail by 3. DiVincenzo on the wing. Back to Neesmith. Here's Toppin. Beyond the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Lopez. Over Siakam. And Lopez gets it to
Bet
him.
100.
And the Magic lead by 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Back to DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Toppin. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Lopez, the screen. Here's Markkanen. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in. And it's a 4-point Orlando lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
That was cold. All right, Lori.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first quarter. Misses from close range. Marketing for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, look, you know Marketing has this kind of range. That defense has got to get out on him.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Sometimes I sleep, all time sleep, and I like play PS5, and I like eat.
Yeah, pretty simple, right?
Here's a reaction to our opinions on Sabrina Carpenter's album.
Well, you need to relax. Okay. What is going on? Can someone get him out of this? Oh, can you have the road? Like, get quick. Wait, stop touching him. What's wrong with you?
And Indiana with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Siakam. And Halliburton is subbed in for Shepherd.
Oh, he punched him. Oh, ooh.
That's left to play in the first quarter.
Open, it said. Wow.
Toppin outside. Down low, looking to end the run. And the layup by Walker.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Little boy.
Here's Black. 11 points for him last game against Boston.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
And that one drops for him. Markkanen's got 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Walker. Outside Neesmith. Now here's DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3.
Damn.
13 seconds left in the first. Here's Black. Now Markkanen. Neesmith covering. Just 3 on the clock. Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
Magic
What's
leading by
up?
4. And
Damn it, Hardaway.
looking at who they've got. Halliburton is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Toppin. Then there's Walker. And it's Neesmith in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Hardaway. Indiana with a rebound. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Now here's Halliburton. He picked up 15 in their last win against Detroit.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Outside Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer, Halliburton.
Solid defense from Daniels. He knows how to use his length and athleticism to affect shooters.
And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 4.
Too
Here's
fast.
the three.
Ugh.
Halliburton
All right, let's get it.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
It's Daniels.
And Daniels
Nasty.
doesn't mess around. When he's charging inside, he's focused on the flush.
There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton for 3. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that,
Yikes.
PA? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on
Good foul.
50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players
Good
have a
fucking
reputation
foul.
that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to
That
fall,
nigga's
that's
like
a
shit,
shot they
bro.
want him taking.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Thursday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Here's Black, yet to see a basket. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Brand. Fires from 14, and it's good for 2.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Toppin outside. Walker, a screen on Lopez. Here's Toppin. Cash money on the open jump shot. Toppin's got 5 now. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Daniels passes to Brand. Lopez, the screen on Walker. Brand. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes
Why the
they
fuck is he in the
don't
game,
fall.
bro?
You've just got to keep taking great shots.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. Niang, he's checked in for Orlando.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Black. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal.
No, bruh.
Siakam, who
can't
set himself
pump fake
star
on this
point
shit,
guard.
man.
His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really
Cannot
ask for
fucking
from a
pump
young
fake.
player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Indiana has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
Orlando calls timeout.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
for the Magic. Edie comes in for Lopez. And Banchero subbed in for Hardaway. Sharp, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for DiVincenzo. Orlando has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Daniels passes to Banchero. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Niang outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. And down it goes.
Who's called him?
Jam that one home.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. Outside Neesmith. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
The defense is a little rough with Halliburton, so credit to him for committing to his selection.
It's his first trip to the line, and the Magic call time here.
Oh, man.
Markkanen's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Black. And the Pacers also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Shoot.
Free throw good. Halliburton. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make
Bitch.
plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league,
Put him in a coffin.
I thought about point
Little
guards
boy.
as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that.
Bang.
You make plays, whether it's for
Damn,
himself
boy.
or
Have some
for
pride
his
about
team.
yourself.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
3 trips to the line.
Get in
so
now.
far for him in this one. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Benedict Mathurin subbed in for DiVincenzo. The free throw drops for Banchero. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Sharp. Mathurin with the ball. Now Nembhard takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Nembhard's
We're going to keep
got
going
7
at
points
him.
in the game.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Here's Banchero. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've also really liked how aggressive
That's
they've
fucking
been in the
madness,
open floor.
blood.
I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Suggs against Halliburton.
Mm-hmm.
Throws it up high. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Here's Banchero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Good on the second one. Indiana leading. Halliburton surveys the floor.
That's so crazy.
Teardrop. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, this is something
That's
we
so
might see
crazy.
improving his ability to knock away shots.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Siakam.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on, Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Daniels. Out left to the wing. Here's Banchero. They grab their own miss. To the left side wing.
No foul, no reaching.
Indiana with a rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Halliburton. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to Siakam. And Indiana misses again. Here's Banchero. Banchero goes strong down.
Yes, Sirski.
Incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with
Yeah, yeah, they gonna sit.
future.
Siakam outside. Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Markkanen. And they call an illegal screen here.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. DiVincenzo comes in for Halliburton. Over to the wing. Banchero right side.
Nigga covered a step back all the way to the 3-point line. That's crazy.
Banchero against Siakam. Banchero no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in the quarter.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 22. Stolen by Sharp. And they're pushing it up. Nembhard outside. Pass to Neesmith. Nembhard outside. Clock at 6. Outside, DiVincenzo. The three-pointer off the mark. Magic trail by 4.
Bruh. Come on, man. The fuck up.
Second shot opportunity. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
DiVincenzo against Van Gundy.
Yeah.
Lots of room. Count it.
That boy Van Gundy drunk.
24.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Now here's Nembhard. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Detroit.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
146 left to play in the first half. Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. And Banchero again missing. Pacers leading by 4. Neesmith on the wing. He's covered by Suggs.
Bruh.
DiVincenzo
Ice cold.
drops in the 3. DiVincenzo's got 12 points in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Banchero.
Joke, man.
The rebound by Neesmith.
Fucking trash.
Indiana shooting only 42%. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Orlando calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course
crazy,
of the game,
man.
not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
A line change here for Orlando. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Magic trail by 9. Outside Paul. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Brand misses. Brand's gone 1 for 4 from the field. DiVincenzo with it. 11 points for him last
Need
night
it.
against Detroit.
Yeah, and look, he made
Got
work
it.
on defense also.
Bang!
Was pressuring the ball, came away with 3 steals.
Here's Black. Pass to Brand. They need this. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brand's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here's Siakam with the drive. Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
I like seeing Siakam glide towards the rim.
They some
his
indie
athleticism
animals.
to his advantage.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Nembhard. Fades and shoots. And so it's Indiana up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
And taking a look at the Pacers, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance from Indiana.
Bench Bob, they've been on one. The most a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Edie out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Suggs. And it's Markkanen in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Here's Siakam. The Magic making their last shot. Sharp a screen on Banchero. To the middle. And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Siakam. Sharp's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going
Like,
to
why was he so tired, bro?
and create other opportunities.
Why can we not get a board?
Now here's
You're
Suggs.
7 foot.
Suggs.
You're 7 foot tall, bro.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Halliburton with a steal. Pass to Matherin. Launches it.
7 foot, nigga. Goddamn.
Offensive rebound. Sharp. Matherin passes to
I'm
Nembhard.
trash. I'm so trash.
Halliburton outside.
Ugh.
6 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. The rebound by Markkanen. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
I'm there, dog. What are we doing?
Siakam outside.
None.
Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. And here's Matherin. He gets it in there.
There we
Matherin's
go.
got 8.
Shit.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Magic shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Here's Edey. They set the pick. The 3 from Banchero.
God damn, boy.
Banchero finds his mark.
Banchero has some range already. I mean,
There's so much
to drain these shots.
chicken.
Pass to Halliburton. Over Suggs.
Oh, on, bro. Dunk on that nigga. Oh, that's not a steal?
That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Here's Daniels. And there's the lob.
Oh, my.
Banchero no good.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Now here's Siakam. Give him 8 points now. Outside Matherin. The 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Pacers lead by 12.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Suggs. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs. Fighting off defenders in close.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Suggs against Halliburton. The kick out to Banchero.
This nigga is killing us.
19-footer. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Banchero's got 29 points.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Got it.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Hey, kept it simple. No
Well, oh, I ran past the ball. I'm stupid. I'm fucking
Yeah, he's just
stupid.
looking to find
Oh, my
shots and moves
God.
for his team. Now here's Nembhard. 9 points in the game. Siakam outside. Now here's Nembhard. He's closely guarded. Halliburton
That's
outside.
crazy, man.
The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Got to think he'd like a few more of those.
To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
That shot wide open. Banchero's got 34 points.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Attention Magic fans. Coming onto the hardwood now. It's your 3, 2, 1 hype. Let them hear it. Attention fans. Now on the court is your big squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt?
Indiana making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. Fifth best, the Magic.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Lord, you gotta hit them fucking shots, bro. Come on, man.
Misses the three.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Daniels passes to Markkanen. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pacers leading by 12. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Now here's Markkanen. He's got 5. Pass to Daniels. Three-pointer.
Motherfucking shoulder hurts so bad.
Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
God damn, son.
Halliburton outside. From deep. And he makes
Oh,
mistake.
man.
Slam
Good foul.
dunk. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense
No,
is
no,
doing.
no, no.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance,
Oh, you fucking suck. God damn.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean,
Jesus, son.
points from sharp passing.
And the Magic making a change here. Gilliard's checked in. Here's Brand. No good with the triple.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Bro. Okay.
Nembhard outside. Siakam
Yeah, this shit's
outside.
over. Get up out of here.
The three is up.
Damn.
On
dog.
target from range. Siakam's got 13.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Here's Brand.
But when you go in that bitch not focus, you get smoked.
Once again.
I wasn't last game and a double back-to-back, so I get it.